spiritual awakening is not just experiencing other worlds. It is not just getting to know who we are, past lives, exploring Akasha. It is not limited to any of these things. Yes, they can come as part and parcel of a spiritual awakening. They can be there preceding a spiritual awakening, but they are not of themselves spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is when we wake up to the very, very fabric of existence. So the why we are, the who we are, it is not something that can be fathomed through the mind. It is not something that can be understood or even something that can amount to a thought, a belief system, or conditioned existence. It's none of those things. Today we have a dearth of information out there about spiritual awakening, symptoms, signs, so on and so forth, that also overlap with Kundalini awakening. They overlap with opening your chakras. They overlap with other experiences that we have that are part of our self-empowerment. When we go through mental exercises or we go through a psychoanalysis and therefore self-empowering, which is why when you listen to some motivational speakers, it produces in us dopamine. We feel really good when we're listening to this, and for that moment we feel, yes, I can do it, I can do it, I can really overcome, and yes, I can go back and this is what I'm going to do. And you'll find you'll need to keep going for more doses, because when you're left on your own devices and you're left completely, for a while you'll be able to keep up with some of these practices, and then they will fall away and you're back to square one. Nothing has shifted, except you might have had spurts of experience, or you might not want to believe that nothing has shifted because you don't want to feel that it was for nothing, right? There are lots and lots of tricks that our mind will play to keep itself as the boss of us, right? This is what sets a spiritual awakening apart from everything else. And whilst it is happening everywhere and people are talking about it because people are waking up different portals, different dimensions, having all of these experiences, right? It is still either a gradual process for some or a sudden process. Either way, it literally is a shift. It is such a monumental shift that nothing you can possibly do is going to shift you back to your old self. There is no old self left, because that comes from our attachment to this body as being, this is who I am. It all falls away. None of those things exist in a spiritual awakening. Now, one telltale sign that it is a spiritual awakening and you know that you're going through a very profound experience is exactly this, that there will be no way back. No way back. Yeah? It's something that you can never ever turn off. It's something that is always going to stay on, no matter the push and pull you might experience. And this is why when you do experience this perceptive, profound awakening, we always recommend, I mean, it's not about even we always recommend, but it's something that you will already do quite automatically, is that you will take time out of life in a way, although you're taking time out of the doing, right? You will need a chunk of time to integrate this shift that has happened. Because when the mind dies, right, you give yourself that time to find your bearings again, And if you've not had that, right, it becomes quite difficult. But nevertheless, once it has happened and you've had this spiritual awakening, right, know this, that the process is going to take care of itself. Lots of love. Have a brilliant day, remembering your glory.